I want a pager. A Motorola?
Really? What's in it for me?
Pagers. Most of us call them beepers. A little device that displayed phone numbers and took voice messages. This handheld device had become popular among doctors, professionals, and drug dealers. Hip-hop had adapted the pager into the culture, and it wasn't long before it gained in popularity. People would often use codes and other types of numbered messages. You could decode them by simply reading the numbers upside down. Seems crazy, but let's take a look at some of the more popular ones. During the rise of the pager, it became the subject of various forms of media, most notably in the 1990s hip-hop scene. Up-and-coming mainstream artists such as Ice Cube, Snoop, and A Tribe Called Quest began talking about the pager, or beepers as most called them. Tribe Called Quests had a single called Skypager, while Sir Mix-a-Lot also had a song titled Beepers. Drug dealers used pagers to great effect during the 90s to arrange meetings with suppliers. It was called the most dominant symbol of the drug trade. By 1994, there were 61 million pagers in use around the world. Schools felt the need to ban them because they had a reputation as a preferred tool of drug dealers. Pagers helped dope boys evade police and surveillance. With a pager, you didn't have to stay close to a specific payphone. A pager ran you about $60 or less. They didn't use the same mobile networks as cell phones. So if there was some kind of massive emergency that disabled cell networks, pagers would still work. The new millennium brought us the two-way. Two-way pagers had built-in keyboards that let the user reply. But it took over hip-hop and urban culture in the early 2000s. It was the most popular device you could have to display your status. Still somewhat exclusive during those times. Everyone from Jay-Z to Fabulous was rapping about and showing them off. They also had the beam feature where you could exchange info just by placing two devices together. Long gone was the traditional beeping tone. These things had ringtones before ringtones were a thing. And no one made better two-way alerts than hip-hop producer Just Blaze. Just Blaze first got noticed by programming ringtones for Motorola's two-way pager. Precursor to smartphones, the T-Mobile Sidekick came. The Sidekick was different from the pager. You no longer had to send an instant message from your computer. You could now do it from your phone. Jay sold a custom black version that came with his Black Album. The Sidekick would gain popularity by using celebrities and hip-hop artists and actors to promote this device, which included a phone, becoming an early precursor to the smartphone. Thinking about the technology we have today, it seems pretty crazy to think texting wasn't always a thing, or doing some of the stuff you can do from your phone would be possible, but we have this early tech to thank for it. If you like this content, show some love, drop some words, and follow up.